But with all that being said, we can go ahead and get started with our B tier picks.
So, and let me talk really quickly before we get into this about draft position. Unfortunately, I hit the record button while the GMs and I went through the draft picks. What we decided to do for some of the random number generator was we decided we'd do a marble race for the picks, and it was very exciting. Unfortunately, my recording software didn't like I don't know. There was some corruption or something. Something went down, but um, the way that we did the picks was the coaches. We obviously had to pick some stuff because of S tier. We did some draft order plus a random number generator. We did basically a reverse from there. And what I mean by a reverse is whatever pick they got in that tier, they get the opposite pick in the next tier. And then as we went down, we did more random number generation. However, there was one more caveat added, which was whatever number they had in the tier above, they could not be again. And that helps us to get more of an accurate thing. So, based on that draft order, are with the last pick in C tier being from the Wraiths, we now move to the B tier with the Wraiths getting the first pick of the draft. Now, before we get into this, I think I sent you over already the pick. However, I want to look at the predictions here in B tier. Do you think we are going to see B tier with better than 15% call rate of predictions? And should we ask the chat? Chat, we got some predictions on first round, first overall for B?
Yeah, chat, what are you thinking? What are we feeling
that
we're seeing here? That's
oh wow! Listen, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Everyone, no, not everyone, but most everyone is taking our man, Mr. Carr. Carr first round overall.
Oh goodness, that's hilarious. Just knowing where people are is that's to see that unanimous chat reaction kind of made my day. That was great.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, yeah, I just gotta swap this over real quick. No, I think yeah, no, that would have been great. If he was in this tier, that would have been hilarious. But no, we do have our first pick here. Pretty locked in. I think. Do we have any other predictions other than saying that Carr's B tier?
Hey, the community calls it. You know what I mean? The community calls it.
Oh, they run it back with a car. But anyways, we do actually have some people that have got it in chat. Your first round pick of B tier is Firefight.
This, I mean, look, the man. Let's talk. Let's talk about this guy for a minute, okay? I don't know if anybody else has been looking at the number of matches that this man played, but I don't even know that we reported half the matches he was in, to be honest. Like, I think
no, reported all
he did. No, I just mean I meant people reporting them because he was in so many matches that they just couldn't keep up. The man played 284 games across 70 series during the combines with a win rate of 52%, playing up in against A tier and playing down against C tier. Man won some games. Man won some games with me.
Was grinding.
Dude absolutely murdered it. This is one of those guys where if you look on paper and you look at rank to MMR, this is somebody that would land almost in the C tier. And this guy's going first overall for the B tier. And that is what goes to show that the numbers committee put a lot of time and effort in doing these player rankings. And also, as you see, the GMs no ball and took a really good pick. This is a great pick.
Yep, love it overall. And I'm ready to get into the next one if you have it for me.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna short you the team name because I just can't. I'm not gonna type that every time.
I mean, actually, do type that every time.
It's too much.
Please,
oh, you want
type
it?
that because that makes it.
Oh my
easy to
god.
Copy paste into the previous.
Okay. All right.
Text.
Okay. Let's. Why? You know what? This is exactly what.
This is
Mulek
exactly
does
what he does when he chose.
This is exactly what Mulek does. Not only did he pick a name we can't pronounce, he also picked a name we can't spell. So it's just double. He's double whammied us as we're rolling through this. So there you go. All right,
he's here to prank us. But I think this next pick. Let's see. What did they predict? Oh, do have to note that for B tier, Gold Moon called this pick. He said Firefight was going first overall.
Yep.
So
Goldman did pick that. Yep. He did. Yeah, he did.
Yoki
was close. Yoki called it too. Yoki called it too.
He said it was round 2, but Gold Moon
called it in 2.
Gold Moon's currently winning the draft prediction challenge or something like that. But anyways, our next pick here is a big one. A lot of people probably expecting something close to this. But yeah, so our next pick going to Jorgmundir is Rectals.
Listen, I know how. I mean, obviously, the numbers committee makes some decisions, and how this guy made it down here. This is like, I don't know if you've checked the stats. I mean, this guy on the field is just lightning, the flash, whatever you want to call it. I mean, this guy is everywhere. He's up on the ball faster than just about everybody else. He just absolutely crushed it. Did a great job in combines. The line between B tier and A tier this season, because we only did 3 players in A tier per team, is just, I mean, this is what you see. But this is a great pick also.
Mm-hmm. And it's made things insanely more competitive. You needed everything going for you to be into the higher tiers here. But welcome to B tier and the Jorgmundirs.
Yeah.
That being the second pick, I'm actually kind of excited to watch that team play because now he's going to have a team crafted around him, and it's just going to be kind of disgusting, not going to lie.
Yeah.
But that's a good pick. It just I like that pick. That's a good pick. Going over to Bass. I think he kind of cooked on this one. So
this is a good pick.
Important to note, Gold Moon is 2 for 2 right now in B tier.
Oh, Goldman's 2 for 2?
Exact pick, exact position.
Okay, is he going for 3? Okay, wait a minute. And then Yoki right now is 1 for 2. Is that right?
Correct. Of B tier picks.
Okay, Yoki's 1 for 2. Goldman's 2 for 2. Are we gonna see a 3 for 3?
Any 3 for 3 believers? Well, we will have to find out here as we swap over to the pick reveal. And going to the King Kongs, your third pick in B tier is Krieg.
Again, this is a great pick, and this is one of the players that has not gotten to his number. He's gotten to his number of games. He played with the same teammates a few times. Hard person to evaluate by the numbers committee, and the placement is pretty close here. I'm liking where numbers committee landed, and I'm liking where the GMs are here. This is a good pick. I mean, You played with this player. What are your thoughts?
How many games did I play with him?
Oh, not that many. Only three. Only three. Never mind. Never mind.
I don't remember. Did we win that scrim or no?
No.
All right, terrible.
No.
Doesn't work. Impossible.
It's
If we
still
won,
a good
he
pick.
was the greatest player ever to exist. Should have been an S tier.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. Let me give you the second pick. 'Cause the second pick is in. I'm sorry. Not a fourth pick. Fourth pick is in.
I'm just updating the in progress. Bang.
Yeah.
There it is. Krieg, welcome to the King Kongs.
All right, here's your 4. This is a good pick.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. I'm just wondering, like, you know what? I think we should go back to the chat here. So, chat, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Who's getting taken next? Now, this is going to the Moby Dicks.
Yep. Also, Goldman did miss on this one.
Goldman missed on this one.
He predicted Broro to Bass, and Yoki also missed, saying Blue G to Bass. He wants the EU versus EU team, or like the all EU team. Bass does kind of do that sometimes, but no, unfortunately not. He's not going all EU here. But this is an interesting pick. I think this is a spicy pick.
I think so. I think so.
I think Goose is cooking with this one. I don't know what he's cooking, but he's cooking something.
He's cooking something. Something is in the air.
Something's in the air, and it's gonna be this next pick. And it is, without further ado, your next pick to the Moby Dicks is Sudoku.
This man cooked 70 games. Total of 19 series, looking good in that. What is that? I mean, I guess it's white, silver. I love the car, and I just love the skin. This is a great pick. This is one of those players that I think, and this is just my opinion, I think that he thinks he's a worse player than he is, and I think that this right here probably drives home first round overall first round overall pick overall. In tier B tier. I'm just saying, that's got to be at least some confidence boost there that this guy is doing something right on the field, right? Something right is happening.
Anything we can do to give him hope will be much appreciated.
I got another pick in for you, and this one is spicy, very spicy. This is one of those players. I mean, like we talked about, it's been up and down between the tiers, between B and A, because of there being such a low number of players in A. And this is one of those that bounce back and forth, I don't know, 15, 20 times. And I think that, again, the notion came, let's see what this person's made of in the B tier. And if they farm the B tier, then you know what?
So a transition to the same thing. Well,
we're gonna move him to A next season. So there's the pick, sir.
Now this is a good pick. I am a big fan of this guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. There we go. Got that set up. All right. So your next pick, going to the Night Stalkers, is coming up in just a second as I'm stalling for the animation to finish and then transitioning into the thing.
Transitioning into the thing
Your
from the place.
Going to the Night Stalkers is press the wrong button. That's the thing. Yeah, we pressed the wrong button. I'm really teasing here. But anyways, your next pick going to the Night Stalkers is Fast Mad Cow.
Like I said, this could be one of those picks. This is one of those picks up there that yeah, this is such. It really is crazy how competitive B tier is going to be this
Yeah.
season.
B tier
I'm
is
really.
gonna be
This is
crazy.
the tier that I'm actually the most excited to watch, because there was so much back and forth between round three pick of A tier and round one pick of B tier, and there was just so much swap that I can't wait to see what happens, especially with some of these picks. I mean, this is a really good looking it's a really good looking B tier already.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta guess, and guess what?
Crazy pick there.
As I say that, I got another pick for you. It just rolled in, hot off the press.
Fantastic.
And
Round us out with B tier. Also, to update you guys on the Grindhouse draft predictions, we did not hit anything else so far.
So far, we've
No
been had
hits on
all
Gold
misses.
Moon, no hits on Yoki either. So Gold Moon went 2 for 2, back-to-back picks, and then Yoki has predicted Firefight round 1. But other than predicted that in round 1, but he was in slot 2, not slot 1. But other than that, it hasn't been anything there. But that's been that. And coming into our last pick of the B tier here, we've got a good one. I'm very I think this is a good pick to build a team around, and I think he's gonna put in some work on this.
He's gonna
team.
put in some. He's putting in some work. He's putting in some work
for this, and man's been grinding recently. I think this is gonna be a big one for B tier. So coming in, your last pick of the B tier is Abspec.
Man, let me tell you, when this man's not telling me goodnight, he's asking me if I'm playing Rocket League. Do we need to play some twos? We need to run some stuff. Guy is just all around fun to hang out with, be a part of. I think he's gonna be a great leader for his team in the B tier, and I'm really excited to see what happens here as well. Now wait a minute, do we have another hit from both Yoki and Goldman?
Kinda. They both predicted that Sosa would pick up Abspec, but
Okay.
they were both one off.
Okay, one off on win, but at least they made it on to the first round, right? Because you never know if somebody takes somebody first ahead of them. So
yeah,
they still hit on so they still hit on somebody in the first round being picked, but they did not hit on the
exact
order.
position. Correct.
Okay, so Gold Moon is total of 50% pick rate
In B tier.
2 of the 3 he got right.
Mm-hmm.
Yoki is
2 of the 3 he got
2
perfect.
of 5. Okay, 2 of 3 he got perfect, and then Yoki got 2. So we're still seeing some things that the GMs know that the Crash Cast didn't.
I mean,
what are your thoughts on this tier for first round here? What are your thoughts here?
Firefight, Rectals, Creek, Sudoku, Fast Mad Cow, and Spec. I think that's a very solid first round there. A few picks that I personally didn't expect, but a few picks that I also kind of would have expected to see. I played with him yesterday and won a tournament. I want Scat up there. Why wasn't Scat drafted on 1? That's what I want to know. Might be a little recency biased, but shout out to also a few people like Eric, the Hispanic, Clips Frog.
Yeah.
Could see any of them up there.